His cool music persona kind of hides the deep sense of emotion and poetic thoughts that are in his head. He knows how to write hit songs. He's written big hits for Kalimba, Dulce Maria, and last night he performed in Mexico City at the Foro Sol, which is huge, on the racetrack. Welcome, Stefano Vieni. Stefano, nice to have you with us.
Carlos, I'm so happy that, I wish we were together in the same room, but
yeah,
this is something.
Yeah. You know, what's interesting about your kind of your whole persona is that you have this very cool with it kind of exterior, but you're really deep. I mean, the songs that you write and the songs that you produce have either a very moody sense or a very happy sense. Tell me about the process in your head.
Well, I think it's something natural. I never pretend to do something. How do I explain it? I never wanted. I wanted to be a pilot, actually.
Oh, really?
You know? So, but this was natural. I think I never found a better way to communicate with people. So I found through the songs and through producing songs or performing my best way to communicate what I was feeling. So I think that's the reason why it's not like I pretend to be deep. It's just what it is because it's my way to communicate.
I would call it authentic, yeah.
Yeah, it comes from the most honest part of me, you know. So I think that's why, and I, especially this months that we've been going through all this thing, I realize how I'm really grateful, you know, that I can do the thing that I love the most for living. I get paid because, you know, doing music. So I know it's a blessing. It
is a blessing.
Huge. So,
and you're being recognized. I mean, you just won, you won the Latin Grammy for the best Latin pop song of the year, Amor en Cuarentena, with Raquel Sofía, right?
It was crazy. You know, Raquel Sofía, she's an artist from Puerto Rico. She was signed in the US years ago. So every record she did was nominated for the Latin Grammys, even for the American Grammys. And she wrote like 100 songs for other artists.
Yeah.
I always wanted to work with her. I started working with her. I started writing songs with her. Eventually, I started producing the record, but we started working on the record, and then the pandemic started. So, it was like, oh man. So she wrote this song, Amor en Cuarentena, which means love in quarantine times, you know?
love in the quarantine, yeah.
Yeah. So she said, man, I don't want to wait because we don't have that. This was in March.
Yeah, so, you don't want to wait because it's not going to last.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I can start working on the song. We cannot be together in the same room, so you can do it at your place. But she only had a mic, the one, you know, like a terrible mic that she uses like for rehearsing.
Yeah.
And we're nominated for the Latin Grammy with that. It was
congratulations.
We're talking about that. It was honest. It came from.
All right, let's listen to a little bit of it. Here's Amor en Cuarentena.
Dime si este mundo ya se va a acabar. Solo dime.
That's a beautiful song. One of the lines that I like, the dime lines. Dime, it's a good hook. It repeats itself and it keeps, it's asking the question, will you love me? If love is there, are we there together during the quarantine? I mean, it's very touching.
Well, you know, you asked me where do my songs come from? I think she is a master on honesty. And that she was going through this relationship for 3 years, like a really ups and downs relation, and this song is that. Yeah. She was about to leave the guy, and then this thing started. So she wrote a song about being with this guy, like, okay, I'm stuck with you here. So, you know, and it's crazy. Now she's not with him anymore. But
there you go.
But she's a Grammy nominee now.
Sounds like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we never know where songs come from, but Raquel Sofía is very talented, and you are as a producer, and it's terrific. Now, you've created something called Kiva Music with my friend David Donnelly and Alex Ponce. Tell me a little bit about what your mission is as a producer now, because as a songwriter, you're a terrific singer. In fact, let's listen to you sing for a second. Here we go.
Por si gustas, yo estoy preparado.
I mean, what a voice. You have so much talent. You have so much to give. But we were talking about Kiva Music, and you've created this brand, and you want to look for other artists and grow your label and your brand. I hope that you're one of the people that's featured in on this label.
I'm not.
Oh, they didn't sign you, huh?
No.
I have to talk to Dave about that.
Dave's fault. No. You know what? We were working on a record, I think 7 or 8 years ago, for an artist called Kalimba. He's one of the.
I know Kalimba, yeah.
And we were on the writing sessions, and then his manager brought this girl called Raquel Sofía, amazing artist. For me, it was like this moment of revelation that they want her to sign this artist at Sony Music, but they wanted her to change everything that she was. So that's why Kiva started, right? Like it started like we didn't have like, okay, we want to be a label or a publishing company. It was just, we want to be a link for the artist to get where they belong. And to help them to get the best deals. And well, eventually we created a label and we created a publishing company because it was the best scenario to make that happen. But I think the best way I can describe it is that we like to be the link to open the doors for new talents, to get where they belong. I think that's the best way I can describe it.
Well, that's a fantastic mission, and you're a very talented guy, and I appreciate so much you taking the time to talk with us today, and continued success to you. Make good music. We'll be listening.
Thank you, Carlos. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy I can be with you. Thank you.
Stefano Vieni, everybody.